Hello there guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today we're talking about something that's really important to me when I'm dealing with my clients and when I'm helping people to create, and for myself. So I really want to get this message out. I think this is one of the most important messages when you're on a journey of healing or creation. Okay, but before I do that, please do remember to like, share and subscribe the video, and also please join my free Facebook group. It's called The Healing Circle, and the link's in the description, and it's one of the most wonderful like-minded places you ever go. If you're looking for people who think the same way as you, this is the place to come, okay? And also, when you do like my video, it really helps the video grow. So if you want to press that like button now, if you're returning, press it now. If you're new, press it at the end of the video. I appreciate it, okay? So guys, let's jump into this today. So the first thing that I want to talk about here really is that we just need to stop doing this thing. You need to stop talking about your problems. You need to stop thinking about your problems also. You need to really make a decision today that you're going to turn away from those things. Now, let's talk about that for a minute. I want you to turn away from your problems. Many of you out there are going, well, how am I going to deal with it if I don't focus on it? The thing is by focusing on it, you're giving it more energy to be in this reality. Yes, problems are going to arise. Problems are going to come up. Health issues may come up. But if you keep focusing on it, you're just exacerbating the problem. Joseph Murphy tells a wonderful story from the Bible as well. That which I feared the most has come upon me. He says, learn from the farmer. The farmer says, I plant the crops grow and the weeds die. So what he's trying to say is turn away from thinking about what is your problem and turn your focus to that peace, harmony, beauty and love. You see, then you're going to really start to understand, you're really going to start to grow and really going to start to change. Once you take the momentum away from the problem, then you're really going to start to see things go in the direction that you want. It's the fact that you keep reigniting the flame under that problem that is keeping it alive. So how do we turn away from it? Well, every time that this problem comes up, I want you to notice that you've been thinking about it. I want you to notice that you're having a habit of thinking about it. You see, I remember when I was suffering with hair loss, and I'd check it all the time. And all I would do is check it to make sure if it was changing, and I'd focus on the problem and I'd check it again. And all I did was make it worse. It's when I gave up and started to say, I don't really care what happens anymore because I trust in the work that I've done is enough. And it's when you start to lose that such emotional charge around the problem. It's not that you don't care, it's just that you trust now that you don't need to feed it with your awareness. You know that where awareness goes, energy is going to flow. So if you keep putting awareness on the problem, what's going to happen? It's going to grow, it's going to exacerbate. Joseph Murphy again says, if you're worried about debtors, the man's coming to the doors to make me pay the mortgage, I've got to see the judge in the morning about this. In the next 15 days about this, then you're there in this state of panic. All you do is create blocks and impediments for the good to come to you. So it's the same with your healing also. If you keep focusing on the things about your body that you're upset with, then all you do is feed the body to stay in that state. So turn away from it. Notice that you've got an emotional addiction towards looking at it. Change that emotional addiction. Change that habit of thought. Create a new habit of thought. Your subconscious mind, or we could call it your connection to the divine, only takes the dominant of two thoughts. So you're either thinking health or illness, and it will decide which one is dominant. If you keep focusing on the illness, if you keep focusing on the lack, if you keep focusing on the debt, all you're going to get is more of that. Now I really, truly want you to change it up and do an experiment. Do an experiment, my friends, just for the next 30 days to keep noticing, keep changing, and just ignore it for 30 days. Ignore the issue. Ignore the problem and focus on the opposite, which is the solution, and see what happens. There is always a solution to every problem. Your body knows exactly how to heal you. You know exactly how to make the fortune you're looking for. You know exactly what to do. So please just keep focusing on that which you want and turn away from the darkness into the light. This is what we're taught so much by spiritual teachers, by the Bible. It is repeated over and over again. There is no good and evil. There is only turning away from the light. So I want you to start to focus on the light and let that kill the darkness within you. Focusing on the dark and trying to fix it with more darkness is only going to do what? Create a darker place. So now, time to focus on the light, focus on the good, focus on love, peace, harmony, and let the gratitude and everything else arise from that. You've got this, guys. I'm super proud of you all who watch these videos regularly and are making these changes. Sending love to you all. Take care. Goodbye.